dead body engaging. Over to you.
In front of me, a dead body lies. It was in 2008. It was in Sudan, Africa, in war zone. 7 days after the conflict, and they're fighting each other with a gun, tank, mortar, any explosives are happening next to my place. My place is UN base, and I was there for UN peacekeeping operation. And I saw that some bullets are flying, rockets are flying back, and everything was flying over my head. And 7 days later, we went out of patrol to secure the security and make sure the peace there in the town. We failed to mitigate and we failed to make them negotiate. But what we saw, what we witnessed is their fight. 7 days later, we went out to the town and I saw the dead bodies here, there, everywhere. And strangely, I see white bones, skeleton and bones and everything white bones. And there was nothing flesh, but instead, I saw dogs and wild animals are so fat. Where is the flesh gone to the bones? And I see dead bodies everywhere. Now, ladies and gentlemen, another sad story for me is that I had to go to a funeral for my father. In front of me, a dead body lies, to which I used to call my father. He used to be my sperm provider, and next to me, my mother stands, and I call her my egg provider. 3 days stayed with him, and I see that his body is kind of getting brighter, and the blood is not circulating, and the skin is getting whiter, and no blood circulating, no pulse in the heartbeat. And now a dead body is going to be cremated. After the cremation, I saw bones. There was no flesh. Bones crushed, and we went to a certain place to spread the bones. We are not collecting anything from the dead body. We are giving out to the planet. A dead body became a fertilizer to the tree and grass, to this planet. Now, I'd like to see my dead body. I like to see my dead body someday. I like to go there anyway, and I don't have to rush there to go, but I'll be there somehow, somewhere. I know it is definitely if my sperm provider, egg provider made my biological entity, my bones and flesh here, and flesh and blood inside, and it's my responsibility to choose to take care of my body. And I like to see my dead body. No hurry, no rush. I'll be there. And I'm creating my imagination to see my dead body. I'm imagining that I'm going somewhere in the mountain and lie down. I see the sun above, and trees and wind are breathing, and small bugs next to me, and sometimes wild animals may crow and cry for their hungry stomach, and I'll be watching. The wild animals are eating my flesh, and little bugs are crawling into my body, and I'm dissolving into the everything, especially like the grass. Grass is around, and I'm going to be the fertilizer to grow everything fat. I'm eager to see my dead body. Do you? Back to you, Toastmaster of the day, JJ. And now it's time. Time check. Susin.
6 minutes and 21 seconds.
Thank you, Susin. Now it's feedback. Anyone like to give me a feedback? Say me.
Me.
Okay, Z.
Opa, it's so the speech is about the dead body, but I don't know why I saw your smile the whole speech, and I'm trying to digest the speech into my mind. And I mean, this is one of the way that you're creating the scenes, especially when you talk about the dead body. And I love the way how you engage here and there of your body movement. And I saw the transition that you mentioned in one of the examples that you share of my feedback. And yeah, and I just don't know why I really enjoying so much, but I really quite a bit trigger, especially at the end when you say I want to see my dead body. And I was like, no, ande. I just don't know why, but I cannot digest that. However, this is kind of a new experience to see the speech of about the unusual speech, and I enjoy it. And my feedback is just good speech, Opa. Nice speech.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
Z.
you. Back to you.
Me.
Yusuf, go.
Opa, everything else, I agree with Z. There is one thing that I would like to say for your recommendation. That is when you say, I want to see my dead body and you are smiling. Does it mean you want to be dead? I think you have to show your sad voice face. I mean, thank you very much.
Okay. In line with the scene and vocals and facial expressions. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, so it's synchronized between the ideas, the
Sure.
speech, the body, and the facial
Right.
movement. I was really disturbed when you smile when you say, "I want to see my dead body."
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Yusuf. And anyone?
Yeah, I
Kyle?
have one.
Sure.
May I? Okay. So for DTM JJ for today, your speeches is very great in the great pace. Means that everybody can follow whatever you try to convey and deliver. Means that it's not too fast, it's not too slow. So how to ensure that the things that you have said is something that actually being shown? And here where the vocal variety apply, where you going to say like, I want to see my dead body. You can smile. Actually, you are angry. You know, So how do you want to emphasize it? You play with your voice, with your tone. It's okay to smiling while you're angry, because people can hide tears while they smile. So why can't we? You smile but still angry, right? So when you play with the vocal variety, it will also follows your emotions. When it follows your emotion, it shows by your gesture. So my opinion, when you try to change your vocal variety, when you try to change your tone, everything else will follow back to you.
Thank you, Kayo. Anyone? Then stop recording.